whatever path you end up going down in your life, there will always be suffering involved. Even if you are pursuing your truest passions, there will always be those moments where it just feels like shit. Like so many things are going wrong, so many things out of your control. It seems like they were sent to fucking drive you off of the thing you've chosen to do. And even if you live by someone else's plan, like say for example, you don't want to, pursue the traditional path of go to school, get a qualification, get a job. Even then, there will be suffering involved. You will have to study and submit those assignments and deal with shitty professors who don't want to give you your full marks, or other students who are treating you like ass. You will have to wake up at times you don't want to, commute to places you don't want to, be at those places you don't want to be at times that other people are telling you to be at. Whichever path you choose in life, there's suffering involved. Even the dream life, your whatever your dream life is. Like me personally, I just want to wake up, write essays, write raps, read books, gym, speak to beautiful women. Like that would be my ideal day. But I understand even then there's suffering involved. Sometimes people won't buy my products. Sometimes I might make shitty videos. People will talk shit about me on the internet. I might get stalked or doxxed or whatever. I might have to deal with shitty Wi-Fi that just takes forever to upload my content onto the internet. I'll have to work on constantly refining my products or giving endless refunds to customers who think my product was shit or have used my products, gotten value out of them, and decided, nah, I want my money back, fuck this nigga. And then they get a refund. Either way, there's suffering involved. So if you are gonna suffer in life anyway, bro, you might as well suffer for the thing that you truly want, right? It makes no sense to suffer for someone else's vision of comfort, of success, of achievement, because even that in itself is suffering. It's a more internalized type of suffering because you're not being true to yourself. So in on top of all the material suffering that you will go through, now there's like that spiritual aspect of suffering you're gonna go through simply because you know that you are neglecting your heart's real desire. So bro, if you're gonna suffer anyway, bro, you might as well suffer knowing that you are building your own path. You are walking the path that is truly meant for you. And even that will also come with some suffering. You will face a lot of disapproval, especially when you have no results in the beginning. Like, bro, your parents are gonna shit on you. Your peers will move ahead at a way faster rate than you, at least seemingly. You will have so many moments of self doubt and like lacking confidence and just doubting your vision simply because it's an unbeaten path. You have to figure out everything on your own because you weren't lucky enough to have millions of other people who have done it before you who tell you that, oh yeah, like especially when they explain it to you, they explain it like it's so step by step. They don't talk about all the bullshit you will go through. Like they tell you, oh yeah, no, you just get a degree, you get a job, you get a nice salary, and you're set. And then you can start pursuing your real passions. But they're not telling you about all the other shit in the middle that you will go through while you are pursuing their path. So, bro, it makes no sense. It makes no sense to suffer for someone else's vision for your life because they are not living your life. They are not seeing it from your perspective. They don't have access to your internal world. They don't have access to the way you actually see things and like the other things that you've learned throughout life while they weren't around that have shaped the way that you think. So it's easy for them to prescribe a method to you because that method makes sense to them according to their perspective. So bet on yourself. You know you're a smart dude. So you might as well bet on yourself and just trust and believe that you will figure it out eventually. As long as you are clothed and fed, until you reach that point, nothing else matters, bro. Well, clothed, fed, sheltered. Yeah. Nothing else really matters because you can see your own vision much more clearly than anyone else can. And there's no way to really articulate it to them. The only way that you can ever make them understand is by showing them. Do you think like the people who invented all of these inventions that we are currently living in, the people in their societies had any idea how those inventions would shape and change the world? Like the people who found a way to harness electricity or create light bulbs, or just tackling systemic racism and apartheid. Do you think in the beginning, when they were like the first people to ever have those ideas, while they were beating the path so that other people could see that actually this path is beatable, don't you think that other people were looking at them like they were insane? So you shouldn't feel any shame about being a little clumsy or stumbling as you are beating this path. Of course you're gonna fall. There are weeds in the way, nigga. There are fucking snakes in the grass waiting to come in and bite you. But you might as well live a life that's true to yourself. You might as well suffer materially, knowing that you are not suffering spiritually, because you know that you're not lying to yourself. Because, like I said, either way, you will suffer materially. But then, do you want to suffer both materially and spiritually? That's like double the hell. Yeah, no, that's it for this video, man. I didn't even script this one. It was just inspired by the last shit I recorded. So, on to the next essay. Peace.